Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and photo shoot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Christine. Today I wanted to show you the type of makeup that I like to do for photos or photo shoots. I do a lot of shoots for fun. I'm not a model, but I like to have good pictures of myself. Before we go ahead and get started, please make sure you subscribe and hit that little notification bell below, and let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I used this sheet mask that Patchology was kind enough to send to me, and it's the Illuminate Mask that you can put on for 5 minutes or more. And this one is good for making you look radiant and luminous. So I've left this on for about 15 to 20 minutes and I'm gonna take it off. My skin is noticeably brightened and illuminated, so I really like that. And then I'm gonna go in with my Belif eye cream. And the most important thing for me when I'm getting ready for photo shoots and stuff like that, I like to make sure that my face is really moisturized. That way when your face is properly moisturized, your makeup just goes on so much more smoothly and it looks better throughout the day. So I always make sure I do my full skincare, and if I need to do an eye mask or a lip mask, I will make sure to do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Henriksen C-Rush Brightening Cream and dot that all over my face. Okay, so now that the skin is all prepped and ready, I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Veil Primer. And I'm not really that picky with my primers, but I like this one because it spreads out really nicely and I feel like it kind of smooths over my pores. Next, I'm gonna go in and do my brows, and I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. I always do my brows with this. This never does me wrong, and I just took a shower and some of my brows are still on, so this stuff is like my ride or die. And I'm gonna do my brows and be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyes first, and that way if I have any fallout, I can just wipe it off really easily before I have my face on. So I'm gonna go in with my Meet Matte Trimony palette, set my eyelid with a translucent powder. Now I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush. It's from AliExpress, and then just pick up that pinky color and then mix in some of that taupe. So that's Matt Lopez and Chris Evans.
Chris Evans?
Oh, Matt Evans. I wish it was Chris Evans. I'm just gonna put that in my crease. And usually when I'm doing shoots and stuff, I don't really like to go too heavy on the eyeshadow. I don't want my eye look to look heavy in photos, and I just want it to look like effortless, so. And then with a bigger brush, this one's a little bit fluffier, I'm gonna pick up that same pinky Matt Lopez color and then just go over the whole lid. And then near the end, I like to kind of flick it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. This one's a little dirty. I'm just gonna pick up this dark brown color, put some in my outer V. And then going in with that first brush, I'm just gonna blend out the edges. I just pat it like against my lash line and a little bit in the outer corner, and then that way it looks really smoked out and pretty. My goal is to make my eyes look a little bit bigger and a little bit more winged out. So now I'm gonna pat it near the outer corner and then close to the lash line about halfway in. And then I'm gonna flick up the remainder, and then back with my first brush that I use, I'm gonna blend out the edges. So now that that is blended out, I was debating whether or not I should use eyeliner, but I'm just gonna do a thin line, so I'm gonna use my Iris Beauty eyeliner. And I used this eyeliner in a first impressions video that I just did. I'll link it up in the corner, but I really like this eyeliner. I feel like it makes it so easy to create like a fierce flick. I'm just gonna clean it up with a little Q-tip. And then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes and throw some lashes on. Then I'm just gonna put on some of my favorite Maybelline the Falsies Waterproof and Black, and I'm just gonna do a thin layer of that. And then I'm gonna apply my lashes. These ones from AliExpress. I love these lashes. They're only like $3. I'll link them down below. And I just did a video on how I apply false lashes, so if you're interested in seeing that, I will link it up in the corner. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply these, and I will be right back. I feel like lashes make such a big difference that for photos, I need lashes. And then next we're gonna go in with this Wet n Wild foundation. I really like this one because it doesn't give flashback, and it's a really good color match for me right now, so And then with my Amazon sponge, this is one of my favorite sponges ever. And this foundation smells like straight paint, but can't not use it. I'll just make sure I'm thoroughly blending that out. And then I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I lately have gone back to using my Maybelline Fit Me concealers. These ones are just so good. I was using the Makeup Revolution one for a long time, but I feel like that one breaks up on my under eyes, so I don't know if I like it that much anymore. I like that it's creamy, but it just doesn't really last me that long. I'll go in with 25 medium, and then with the shade 20 sand, I'm gonna use that to brighten. Just gonna hit my inner corners. And then one of my favorite things to do is I like to go in with a buffing brush and just buff that in the inner corners of my eye. And then kind of blend out these edges up here. Just because I always do my eyebrows first, I feel like the foundation and concealer between my brows is never that blended out, so I just like to go with a brush. And then the nose area. And then I do have a little friend that's peeking through, so I'm gonna go in with my Shape Tape. And then with that same brush. For photos, I like to use Creme concealer because I feel like when you take photos, it just looks better. So this is the LA Girl Creamy Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. This is like my go-to. I'm gonna put a little bit more than usual because when you're taking flash photography or just photos, it kind of washes out your face a little bit. So I like my contour to be a little bit stronger just so that in pictures it shows up. And then I'll hit the nose real quick and the lip area. And then spraying my face with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And then just blend that in with my sponge. And then just on this edge here, I'm going to spray my sponge one more time. And then up here, I'm just going to put a little bit more. Okay, and then now that that is all blended in, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder. And I first tried this out in a first impressions video and I love it. This is one of the best powders that I've ever used, so I love this stuff. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit and set my under eyes. And it just blurs out my under eyes and pores, and it's just one of the best powders I've ever used. And then I'll go down the sides of my nose and do it quick. And then I'm just gonna let that set for a quick second with a smaller brush. And I always set this area because it always gets oily for me, and in pictures I just don't like it when that area looks greasy, so I'll kind of put a lot of powder like right here. And then I'm gonna brush that off with my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. And then with my favorite bronzer ever, this is the Hourglass palette. It's the Luminous Bronze Light, just this color. And then with a blush brush, I'm gonna pick up this color and mix it in with some of this pink right here. And then I just like to bring the blush all over my face just to kind of warm it up. I'm going to contour with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep, and then just with a Morphe brush. And I like to focus a lot of the contour in this area. It just really cuts my cheeks and makes my face look a lot slimmer, especially in pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I am using the Milani Make It Last spray. I had a couple backups of these and I was just trying out my other sprays that I have, but this one is just my all-time favorite. And then before that dries all the way, I'm going to use my Hacia Glow Kit. And I'm just going to mix this one and these two together, just all three. I have tried so many highlighters and this one is the smoothest and it's a really good color for me. So I always go back to using it. And then I even like to drag it in like here, so that when you turn towards the camera, you can still see some of the highlight. It just makes your face look super radiant. And then down the center of my nose, I'm going to use a smaller brush. And then my Cupid's bow. And then with my lip color, I'm going to use NYX Suede in London. This is one of my favorite lip liners ever. This color is so beautiful. Then I'm going to go over with my NYX Matte Lip Cream in the color Abu Dhabi. Can't forget our lower lash line, almost forgot. That same taupey color. I just like cooler tones for my under eye. Mascara through my brows. And that is it, you guys. So that is it for this week's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. And before you go, please make sure you thumbs up this video, leave a comment down below what you'd like to see next, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.